All right. So this was about India-ASEAN Summit. Also, what one can remember that which country chaired this. So again, the host country will be Brunei. So if they ask you, ASEAN Summit happened where? Or which country was the chair of ASEAN Summit? Answer will be Brunei. Which country chaired the East Asia Summit? Answer will be Brunei. Which country chaired 18th India-ASEAN Summit? The answer will be Brunei. All right. Okay. Now let's move ahead. So there is that country with which India could not engage under SCO, a Central Asian country, very important country, because by the fact that Turkmenistan is not a member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So SCO summit happened where? SCO summit happened at Dushanbe. At Dushanbe, where Turkmenistan, because Turkmenistan is not the member, India could not make that level of strategic dialogue, which is again a very important country because it falls in the region that I just told you its importance for India's national interest. So what happened that recently in 2022, our Indian president became the first ever president to pay a visit in independent Turkmenistan. Okay, in independent Turkmenistan. Now, what are the highlights of this summit which one can expect? First, I have already told you the idea of INSTC, International North-South Transport Corridor. So the president of Turkmenistan conveyed his readiness to join the INSTC's project, which is a very, very important development, for India. Then second, what else has been proposed? A Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan and Iran railway line could be a linked corridor of INSTC. Very important project, very important connectivity project. Again, India proposed the Chabahar port built by India in Iran could be used to improve trade relation between India and Central Asia. Very important port. There are two ports that you must remember always as far as exams are concerned. One port, what we generally refer to as Gwadar port, which is being developed by China under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, a project of multimodal connectivity from China and at a place or province which I just mentioned in the beginning of the session, that is Xinjiang. So from Xinjiang, there is a connectivity project with Pakistan, which China is developing via Pakistan occupied Kashmir, the region of Gilgit and Baltistan, to object those particular projects. India included that part in the Union Territory of Ladakh. All right, and that is a cause of concern for China. So anyways, so from Xinjiang, the CPEC project is ending or connecting which seaport? It is the Gwadar seaport, and it is the plan of China. It is this particular project. Its agreement was renewed recently in the year of 2022. If I'm not wrong, the month was February. Why I am citing this? Because this particular project of INSTC, let me just try and let you know through the map. Okay, so here you can imagine in Pakistan we have Gwadar port. Okay, we have Gwadar port. All right, and this is your Xinjiang. So from Xinjiang and through this Pakistan occupied Kashmir, a part of Gilgit-Baltistan, which now is a part of UT of Ladakh. Okay, just remember these facts, Ladakh. And from here, this connectivity project is ending at Gwadar port. This particular project is what we refer to as CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and this is termed as heart and soul of China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. Why it is called as heart and soul of BRI? Because of the fact that in case of a possible war with China, China's trade which happens through from this region, which is known as what? Strait of Hormuz. Strait of Hormuz. What is a strait? A strait is a geographical feature which connects two marine bodies to each other. Okay, and then the second busiest trade route or the choke point, which is known as Strait of Bab al Mandab. Strait of Bab al Mandab. Okay. So China's trade happens through these trade routes. In case of a possible war, the Indian Naval Command and the three military bases of three countries in Indian Ocean region. At Diego Garcia Island, we have military base of USA. At Chagos Island, we have military base of UK. And at Reunion Island, we have military base of France. Okay. So these countries, as per the understanding of China, will immediately block China's sea trade going from this Indian Ocean region through Strait of Malacca in Southeast Asia and reaching to China via South China Sea. So when that situation happens, what China has planned, that instead of going through this Indian Ocean region, our goods will reach China through this Gwadar port via this CPEC project. All right. So this is the basic idea of Belt and Road Initiative. That in counter to that is what? In counter to that is INSTC. So India began the development of a port inside Iran, and that was the Chabahar port. All right. So the idea was that the presence of India would be helpful in blocking this trade route of CPEC. Any which ways, you should remember from here two very important seaports. One, Gwadar, being developed by China in Pakistan. Second, the Chabahar port, developed by India inside Iran. Two important straits. One is what we refer to as Strait of Hormuz in the Persian Gulf, and the second important strait, that is Strait of Bab al Mandab. Here, from where through this Suez Canal, through this Mediterranean Sea, the trade happens to Europe, and crossing Strait of Gibraltar, goods reach where? United States of America. Okay? The American continent. So then what else you must remember? You can remember these three islands. One is Diego Garcia, which is the military base of USA. Chagos में UK का presence है. Reunion Island में we have the military base of France. All right. Okay, so this much you must know about this whole idea of the INSTC and the importance of the Chabahar port of India, of Iran. All right. Okay. Next, what else you must remember? Well, one must remember about a very important project, which again is the idea to ensure the energy security of India. This particular project is called as TAPI, and this particular project is getting delayed and delayed and delayed. And this particular TAPI pipeline, which we generally refer to as the Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan and India gas pipeline, which basically will begin from Galkanish gas field inside Turkmenistan, then it will enter Afghanistan via Herat, and then via Kandahar it will enter in Pakistan. Inside Pakistan it will go through Quetta, then via Multan it will end at the Fazilka region of Punjab inside India. Okay, so this is a proposed gas pipeline called as TAPI pipeline, which is a very, very important you can say project for India. But then because it is getting delayed and deferred, as you can see, because of the negligence of Pakistan, and now because of re-Talibanization inside Afghanistan, and with Taliban, India does not enjoy very good or warm relationship. All right. So these are the concerns which were discussed in this particular summit. Also, apart from that, I have already told you the resolution of G4 ka context. Why? Because Turkmenistan in this particular meet assured India that we will definitely going to support India's permanent membership in reformed and expanded United Nations Security Council, and also it will support all the initiatives of India as non-permanent member of UNSC for the period of 2021 and 22. That's why I gave you a preliminary understanding about the context of G4 and its importance. All right, and its resolution. What else one can remember? Turkmenistan is an important partner for India, and that's why it participated in India Central Asia Summit framework, the first of which was hosted virtually in January 2022. I have already told you about this particular summit. Turkmenistan possesses very large reserves of natural gas. All right, that's why this project was important. Also, What else one can remember? That because it is very strategically placed in Central Asia, it can pay huge dividends for India's national interest in this particular region.